game. And we'll get some audio, we'll get some music going as well. One moment. All right, let's get some music going. We'll get our traditional Too High to Die going. And we'll make sure we are on the right character. And the right world. Alrighty. Getting the game loaded up in the background. Alrighty. Won't be long. Okay. We're listening to Too High to Die by Apollo Music. We will be listening to Mud Puddle shortly. All right. Hello on Twitch. Welcome. Feel free to chat. I'll get some self-promo going in a moment. And we'll just let Mud Puddle play for a couple of minutes. How's everyone going? I'm having a wonderful evening. I've had a good evening, and it's a fun night. We'll be getting into some Terraria Skyblock soon. Alrighty, and we'll just get something happening in the YouTube chat as well. Alright, I'll say starting soon there. Alrighty, and we'll just get some promos happening on various channels. Check Discord and make sure that the advertisement's gone out in our Discord, and then we'll copy a few things and get things happening elsewhere. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty, now let's do a publish from Discord firstly, and then we will post on a couple of other Discords, and we should be good to go. Alrighty, so we want to head to another Discord here, and we'll get the gameplay going in a moment as well. Alright, it's like I've done this before. Alrighty, so we're in Terraria. How's the music level in Terraria? Is it coming through okay? looks like it's not too loud in the background. That's good. And we should be able to hear the game. I'll just get that self-promo going in a couple of other Discords, as I mentioned. And then we'll actually get into some gameplay. Hopefully nothing exciting happens while I'm not looking. Start screaming at me in chat if anything happens, like an event or anything like that, while I'm looking at Discord. Alright. And let's go to that one. Alrighty, self-promo, there we go. And let's go to this one as well. It's a Terraria and Minecraft creators server. There we go. Alright, so let's get into some gameplay. Alright, so we are on a Skyblock world. We are playing Mediumcore, which means that we can, in fact, lose everything very quickly. So let's see which. Yeah, we're on the best lot of equipment at the moment. So the first thing we're going to do before we go anywhere near the Shimmer is we're actually going to go and make sure we have some buckets, and we have buckets more than just water. So we need one water bucket to get started. We have a bucket in this chest. We do not. We had a few accidents in the last stream, as I recall, and I nearly rage quit. So let's make a couple of buckets, shall we? Do we have... We need to make some bars first, I think. Tools. Equipment. Yeah, let's make some bars first to make sure we got the bars to make the buckets. Alright. Or at least one bucket. 2 buckets, hopefully. Making as many of everything as we can. Which is not much. Alright, and now let's see if we can make a couple of buckets. We want 2 buckets. Maybe a third one? Yeah, we'll make 3 buckets. And we'll get 3 buckets of water. And then we'll head over towards the Shimmer. Now we probably need a little bit more rope here as well. Do we have any ropes nearby? Oh, we've got a mining shirt. Let's put the mining shirt onto one of our loadouts. Let's go that one. Right, and we've got mining pants as well. Cool. Alright, we can actually use that as armor on this layout. Now, do we have... We need a minion. Alrighty, and let's get our mining helmet as well. And we'll maybe actually put that as armor on our third loadout. Our second loadout, in fact. So we've got some armor on our second loadout. And the umbrella hat can go on the main loadout, so we look ridiculous. There we go. Okay, actually, no, we might just go with goggles. Goggles are good. And we'll put the umbrella hat on the second loadout. Why not? Okay, so now we need to get moving. All right, we've got roller skates. Now we've only got 8 hearts as well, so it might be worthwhile heading down to the Cavern layer for a little while and seeing if we can get... Oh, we've got 1 bottle, do we? Yeah, we got a bottle of it. Okay, so we're going to get what we can shimmered. We're going to see if we've got any Any potions? Yeah, we got a bunch of Spelunker potions. They're not much use to us at the moment. What else have we got? Oh, we had 2 water buckets already. So let's grab both of those. Danger Sense potion. Actually, let's grab that as well. I want to get as many. The Iron Skin potion will leave. Danger Sense potion actually is useful. Put that one back. And we want to get as many things shimmered as we can. And the Swiftness potion, yeah, we'll shimmer that. All right, let's just grab 8 bombs and put them back. And then we'll make a bunch of sticky bombs. Oh, we made... That's right. That's fine. We'll just put 8 sticky bombs back in a little bit, or we'll just see how many dirt bombs we can make. Sticky dirt bombs. We can make 58, we may as well. 28, okay. Awesome. Well, in that case, we'll put the out of the way in a little bit. Put those ones back in here. Alright, let's get moving. Let's head over to the Shimmer. Put our skates on. Oh, I forgot to get our water first. Let's get our water bottles, our water buckets. Alright. That gives us a total of 5 water buckets, which means we can get at least a couple of lava buckets and a couple of honey buckets. So we can start stocking up on honey and lava. What other weapons do we have? We got the whip. Let's switch to the whip. That's probably a better choice. A little bit more range. Okay. So we are on a Skyblock world, if you hadn't guessed, and we're playing Mediumcore, so every time we die we're going to lose all our stuff. And we should be putting down torches before it gets dark as well, so we can see what we're doing. Also, so we can see how fast we're moving. Alright, so we're going to try shimmering some potions to get things like glass and bottles. There we go. Now we can see how fast we're moving with that going underneath us. We actually start moving quite fast with the roller skates. And I'm going to turn those off and walk from here. Okay. So if we drop the Spelunker potions. Asher's going to go into the water in there. Okay, that's alright. He can go into the Shimmer, and he can change his style. Alright, we got a bunch of stuff from that. Now if we drop the water bottles, we should hopefully get some glass. We should hopefully get some bottles from that. And hopefully we'll get some glass, and then hopefully we can get some sand. The whole thing. Alright. So if we drop the bottles, not that way, drop them over this way. Awesome, we get glass. And if we drop the glass, we should hopefully get some sand. Got 2 sand blocks, okay. So now we're going to repeat that with, what else have we got? Repeat that with, let's do it with some healing potions. don't want to shimmer for us. Okay. What else can we shimmer? Let's try the swiftness potion. Nope. Try it again. Now we do have a platform underneath that we can drop down through. So if we're going to drop through the shimmer, when we get into the shimmer, we're going to drop down through the shimmer and end up falling through to the platform below. Alright, so that one shimmered. Got bottled water. Right. And the guide is going to keep shimmering. Can we get some more? Can we get some more sand? Is it going to let us shimmer the bottle? Does not look like it. Okay. So we fall through and we end up down here. We'll head back up. So what else can we shimmer? We've got these water buckets. So we should be shimmering things one at a time by the look of it. It looks like if we don't, we lose stuff. So... oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, that solves the problem of having the guide continually going in the shimmer. Ethereum block. Okay. So let's make sure we are dropping. No! No! Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that didn't quite work. Didn't want to reduce the amount of shimmer we've got. That's better. So we should get a lava bucket. And if we drop that, we should get a honey bucket. Alright, come on. Come on, let's get a honey bucket. There we go. Cool, so we got lava and honey. Alright, so we also have water. Now the other way we could have done this is we could have gone down to the underworld and we could have got the water by shimmering the lava in the first place. But we have one of each. We can't get a bucket of shimmer, so let's see what else we can shimmer. Not much by the way. Okay. So we will place our platforms back in. And we will... now this pylon probably won't work from here because it doesn't count as a shimmer biome. No. So we need to move the shimmer down to the cavern layer to make it into a shimmer biome. But in order to do that, we need to be able to break the obsidian. Don't think we can with the pickaxe we've currently got, which is a tungsten pickaxe. Okay. So let's head back to where we came from. And it's raining, so we can refill the water buckets. We are in trouble. We need to not get hit again. We don't have any healing potions because we dropped them all in shimmer. Because we're silly. Alright. And there we go. That is why we need torches, so we can see what we're doing. Alright, so let's work on that. Alright. So, we're going to probably try and sleep through the night, but we've got to pick up some stuff, so... And we'll go talk to the nurse. And we'll get ourselves some honey and try and get our stuff back. It's more difficult than it seems. The problem with Mediumcore, we've lost everything. Okay, talk to the nurse, heal. No, we don't need to heal. Alright, so what we might do is head down with our whip and we don't have the spare whip. Okay, we dropped basically everything, so we're going to head down to the Cavern layer and see what we can get in the way of spare stuff, because we're going to need it to take on those zombies. Alright, looks like nothing's going to attack us down here, so we'll head back up. We'll try for daylight here. Pick up a couple of stars while we're here. See how quickly we can get back to our stuff. Unless you've got a zombie arm to use as a weapon. Alright. Gonna pick up that star. Seem to have lots of zombie parts flying out for flavour. Heads and arms and things, even when we're not hitting anything. That's kind of cool. That's new. I wonder if they count as projectiles to hit things. I know it does with the bone sword. I think it's just for flavour. We're going to live very long. That's right. I think we'll head back. Yeah, we don't have any healing on us. That was foolish. Alright. So, I think we're going to try and get through the night, because we've got absolutely nothing with us. No backup weapons. We didn't think this through. We're carrying all the backup weapons. At least I think we were. That's what it seems like. So let's get some healing potions. And see, we've got a sickle, I think. We'll grab the sickle. And we've got some basic armor. And we'll see how we go with that. Can we make anything better? We could make some better armor. We could make some tin chainmail. Better than no armor. Let's see. Wouldn't have enough to make a full set. So let's try for... Let's go for some lead greaves, I think. Once we get some more gear, we can just switch to a better loadout. How far away from morning, I wonder? Not too far from our last lot of stuff, at least. We lost all our stars, though. Alright, this weapon seems a little better. Just got slimes to contend with. Should be okay. Should be okay to take that on. Iron skin potion. That's a good idea. Let's take that. All right. Let's get the rest of the stuff that we dropped. Hopefully, we'll get all of it. Head back quicker. We'll have our roller skates again. Get our little minion going again. And in fact, we might just see what banners we've got access to. Yep, we've got access to some green slime banners. And some zombie banners. We might put those down while we're here. Since it's daytime. Why not a demon eye banner as well? Alright, a travelling merchant back at home base. Cool. Let's go see what the travelling merchant's got once we get our stuff back. We definitely need to get more hearts, so we might do some fishing, or we might see if we can get some heart crystal slimes down in the caverns. We'll go for heart crystal slimes down in the caverns. Alright, here's some more stuff. And there's our main pile of stuff. Alright, let's get ourselves properly attired. Yep, we had both whips with us, which is a mistake. Alright, let's just put all of these in accessory slots. Yep. Let's see. That's pretty much everything. Okay. do have a yo-yo, obviously, but seem to have misplaced it. So the Catalay's not doing much in the way of favours for us. Let's get our compass in an accessory slot as well, and we can get those mushroom grass seeds. Alright. Back where we started. So... That's jungle grass seeds. Okay. Go on and load out 3 and get ourselves back to load out 1. Alright. Roller skates back so I can move faster again. And I think placing some torches now would be a good idea. Got our gear back, it's probably a good time to head down to the Cavern layer. Head down to our little hidey hole for attacking things from, before we get too hurt. Alright, let's just place some torches while we're in a relatively calm day. Go down to the Cavern line again a little bit. Oh, we're out of torches. Alright, let's head back down to the Cavern layer. Gotta get through these slimes safely. Now we're out of banner range as well, I think, so probably want to place some more banners. Oh, just back in banner range now, so if we just go here. Make us a little bit stronger against the slimes. This is the green and blue ones. Skates back up. Now I should be able to jump over the slimes with the skates on, so I can jump just that little bit higher. Move a lot faster. Yeah, we can just ignore them and jump over them. Alright. Now while we're here, let's... pick up our gravestone so we don't get problematic amounts of problematic amounts of hostile mobs. Alright. May as well place everything away for the moment. And we'll put our spare whip away. So next time we're in this situation, we're a bit better off. Alright. Now we had a better sword, didn't we? We got a gold broadsword. We got the zombie arm. We'll go with the gold broadsword. Okay. We've got lava and honey. Let's put those away before we lose them. And same with the water. Mushroom grass seeds. They can go in the piggy bank, I guess. And gel can go in the ammo slot. And let's have an ice skin potion just to keep on top of things. Alright, head down to the Cavern layer. Go talk to the merchant, see what they've got. They got a stopwatch. Tells us how fast we're going, that's cool. Anything else that's interesting? Mystic robe. Yeah, we'll grab one of those just in case. That's about all that's useful. The rest is good for building, but not much else. Alright, now we do have... Ah! Awesome, we got some better pants there, gladiator leggings. Hey Boom and Ice Cream, good to see you. And hello Lifeheart, good to see you. Joshua. Alright, so... let's fix up our loadout here. Alright. Do need a better pickaxe. Good to see a couple of people watching. So Joshua and Lifeheart on YouTube and Boom and Ice Cream on Twitch. Good to see you both. Welcome, welcome. Alright. So we're going to head back up and get our whatchamacallit? Our bug net. So that we can catch some of these gem critters and we can shimmer them. And loadout 3 we'll put our wooden armor onto. Don't know if we have any wooden pants, but that's fine. Finally awake at stream time. Yes, so I'm doing Terraria Tuesdays again, as you may have noticed. And yeah, we're doing Skyblock, which is actually official Terraria Skyblock now. It's a secret seed, and it gets... oh, the travelling merchant has taken off. That's fine. And we want the bug net. There we go. Alright, now if we drop everything off here, I'll get lead greaves, I can put those on this one. Mystic robes. Actually slightly better than the mining outfit. Because it's 15 on that one, 14 on that one, 21 on this one. Alright. Oh, we've got the mining helmet on this one. That's 2 defense. if we put that on the mining loadout, it's less defense, but gives us increased mining speed if we need it when we're wearing the mining outfit. But we might move this helmet over to this loadout. Alright, and that gives us a total of 22 defense again. Cool. And that's with no defense accessories, that's not bad at all. Alright, so let's head back down and catch some of those gem critters. With our bug net. Of course, now there are no gem critters. There we go. Now the gem critters can be shimmered and they turn into gems. So makes them very useful. Because we can make some magic weapons with the gem critters. Yeah, it's not the Sky Terror map that we did previously. It actually got full on islands, Skyblock islands. So I'll show you. So we've got a Skyblock island here. This whole island was actually originally just dirt and slimes, and we've had grass seed and acorns and things like that to make things from. So we started off with just the guide and the solidifier here. And obviously from the solidifier we're able to make a few things. So they've got a couple of new weapons. There's the slime whip and the slime spear that we're able to make as our earliest weapons. And obviously we can make a house for the guide. And once we've got enough stuff, you get all sorts of stuff from slimes in Skyblock as well. You get, basically it's a special seed, secret seed, and it lets you get a bunch of stuff from slimes that you would not normally get. So acorns and grass seeds, jungle grass seeds, mushroom grass seeds, and lots of ores. So if we head back down here, we've got this little section here that we can actually attack from, which I should have been using before. I need to tidy up the area under here though, because it's a bit messy with the grass. So yeah, we got rain. We got a bucket and we got rain, and from the rain we're able to get water, and then obviously we can use the water duping mechanism to get more water from that. We can do the same thing with some honey and some lava shortly as well. Now because we're playing Mediumcore, we drop everything when we die. Basically like playing Minecraft with keep inventory off. Now we do need to buy or make some more torches, or kill some more slime to get torches. Alright. So yeah, these, we won't go there at night because we'll probably get got. But these amethyst critters, we shimmer them, they turn into gems, and then we can actually mix those gems with gem corns, with acorns I should say, to get gem corns. And once we get the gem corns, we have the option to grow them on stone. Now to get the initial stone, we need to get some stone slimes, which we did. So get different slimes depending on which layer you're on. So down lower, below, up the top we get cloud slimes and green slimes and blue slimes. At surface level I think we get less cloud slimes, and underground we start getting wood slimes and stone slimes and various other types of slimes. So lots of different types of slimes. The further down we go, the more things we get. So because we don't actually have a world there to collect things from, what we have instead is things that we would normally find in the world are inside slimes. So we get conveyor belt slimes and dart trap slimes and things like that, which are as bad as they sound. But we also get life crystal slimes, which are pretty cool. Now we've got a zoologist down here at the underground level, so we'll have a look at the underground level first, just to show that off. Nope. Nighttime, of course, we're getting the regular nighttime enemies. Now, one thing we do have also is cloud platforms and cloud blocks. They take full damage when they land on them, so that's kind of cool. We've got the zoologist here. And we can't get the dog license yet, but we can buy a whip, the squirrel hook, and guide to critter companionship, all of which I think we have. Maybe not the guide to critter companionship. Let's grab one of those. That means that we can't accidentally kill critters. Now the leather whip, I think we decided not to buy, because the slime whip is actually better. We've got a old companion locket. So that just gives us an effect when we get probably a noise. Yeah, the dirt noise changes. Is what the slime was doing. That's what the noise was we heard from the slime. So we get red slimes and blue slimes. And we've got our little minion here. So Abigail from Don't Starve. And obviously we've got our little Spiffo plush as well. What was Spiffo from? Another game, if I remember correctly. Alright, so that's the underground layer, and we can get worms here as well. And then in the cavern layer, which we have a pylon for. Now we can use the cavern pylon in the underground layer or the cavern layer, but cavern layer is more useful to us. So we've got a town slime and a couple of NPCs down here. Now the idea was to try and get the Shimmer area working as a biome as well, but for some reason it didn't want to work. I think because it's above ground. It's meant to be at the cavern layer to actually be a biome. It could also be that there's not enough Shimmer, or both. So Forodin's been playing the same sort of challenge, only without doing the medium core side of things, but at a higher difficulty level on the world. So I'm playing expert level on the world. I believe Foden is playing at the what's the master mode. Yeah, so medium core is the player level, and then the world difficulty is master for the one that Foden's playing on. I'm doing expert, which is a level below that, but it does make it a bit harder. Now we were trying to make a platform across here to get across to the Shimmer area and be below it, but we started getting too many mobs, so too many monsters. Not quite tough enough to just wander around with impunity yet. Baby slimes. What about them? And that looks like that's a marble slime. No, that's a web slime. So the cobwebs allow us to make silk, which means we can make a bed. And the web slimes leave the cobwebs behind wherever they jump as well. Well, sort of randomly. Okay, we've got a couple of mother slimes as well now, so we're going to jump over them and head back under here. Turn our wild skates back off. The whip that we're using, also the slime has a chance to set enemies on fire, which does help with the damage. So some other slimes break up into baby slimes. Now because we've got both marble and granite down here, we have the chance to get to the random themed skeletons we had earlier. We've got some of the armor from, which has been a good way to get decent armor. And we also get the granite golems and the granite elementals, which theoretically we can get geodes from, but we seem to get more of the gem critters than we do geodes. I don't think I've got a single geode yet. And the geodes are another source of gems. That's in the regular world types. So at first, when they brought out the latest version of Terraria, whether the world was a skyblock or not depended on the total number of blocks in the world. So that meant that previous skyblock challenges would have the skyblock rules, which made them a lot easier than they were meant to be. You couldn't play them the same way that you used to. But they fixed that in one of the recent updates. Let's get these guys, and we'll just check if it's daylight yet. It is in fact daytime, so let's go over to the Shimmer. Need to fix that platform there. And I'd like to get another yo-yo from a skeleton merchant, or from the travelling merchant, if they turn up. So we get better yo-yos from them than the one we can make. You get some pretty interesting hurt noises as well, depending on accessories. You've got one that's a crow noise. It's like a crow's beak. And there's one that makes comedic vampire noises. Like a blare sort of noise when you get hit. It's kind of funny. We'll get out of the banners and back to crafting. They also improved the way the banners are handled, so you don't lose your banners. You've got too much in your inventory. Your banners are stored until you actually go and select them, which is pretty cool. And you might have noticed when we're talking to the NPCs, by default they have little Stardew Valley style profile pictures now. You can turn those off if they're too jarring. Some people didn't like them, so they listened to the player community and they decided to make it optional, so you can turn them off if you want to. Alright, now do we have any torches? No, we still don't have torches. Let's go pick up that money. We need a better weapon, but we're working on that. So the sword's reasonably good for longer distance. For melee, I should say. The weapon is the whip is better for medium distance. It's still a melee weapon, but it's a longer range. Lots of cloud blocks from the cloud slimes too. So yeah, one of the secret seeds you can do if you make things harder for yourself, you actually end up with no Shimmer Island, which does make things considerably harder. Turn off the roller skates. I'm going to shimmer some of these critters. Another ice compression, I think we might take that. It is. It is considerably higher armor again. Can we get a slime rain or something that I missed? I think we're getting a lot of slimes. tide's fallen in. Yeah, we do seem to be getting a lot of slimes. It's a windy day, so we're getting slimes dropping out of the sky. Or it's a slime rain. I think it's a slime rain. No, there's a sapphire. Let's go inside for a bit. We don't have anything to put things in. We don't have a piggy bank. Yeah, I think we've got a slime rain. Yes, we've got a slime rain. Which means eventually we're going to get king slime, which we're not ready for. So a return potion would be, a recall potion would be really good about that. Is that a wonder sparking? Here's a wonder sparking. We have a wonder sparking here as well. Okay, let's put some goggles on. Gives us another slot to put things in. Alright, let's put some slime banners down. Starting to get a few of the shimmer slimes as well, I think. Yep. Okay. We need to get out of here. So we can wait this out a bit. Probably going to get a king slime turning up shortly. Yep. That's one way out. Alright, we can probably get out from here, but we've got to be careful. So I'm just going to set my reminder to remind me later on. Need to finish up the screen. Okay, so the slime rain is happening up the top there. We're not getting the slimes down here, which is good. Now, if we are careful, we can probably get out of here. We're just going to drop the paper airplanes because they're really not much use to us. They're pretty useless weapons. Make it. Yep. I'm going to try and get out of here. Pick up a couple more things on the way. Things that we've got room for. I'm going to try and get out of here and get back inside. But if we lose our stuff back at spawn, at least we're going to be able to pick it up quickly. There's definitely a slime rain. Over near the Shimmer is not the best place to be for slime rain because you can't see it properly. Alright, we're nearly back at spawn. Heart, so we'll get you. Little hearts, everything. Yep. And we're back at spawn. Alright. So we could try taking on King Slime here, but I think we're not going to do very well. What we might try doing is put the nurse in a house up the top here. And remove the painter. We'll just head down to Cavern. Let the slime rain happen for a while up on the top. And see if they've moved. Yep, they've sorted themselves out. Perfect. Alright, so let's put some of this stuff away. Hopefully get King Slime fairly soon. And there's a King Slime right on cue. Nope. We're just not ready for King Slime. We do not have the stamina. Hi, Unchecked Dog. Good to see you. Welcome. You're just in time to see me getting destroyed by King Slime. Which was to be expected. I only have 8 hearts. So there was no way I was going to beat King Slime with the level of armor and weapons I have at the moment. Which is one of the things I hate about the slime rain at the moment. On the medium core difficulty, I lose all my stuff every time I die, so... Alright, let's go to... We'll put that one back, and we'll go to main loadout, and we'll put the good pants on that one. Best chainmail on there. And best helmet for the moment. And we'll take a swiftness potion. And great, now we're getting a blood moon. Alright. Let's put some I'll just put everything away that we can. And we'll get as much of this stuff back as we can. Putting a best breastplate on. So hook away. What else? Get the broadsword. Sell the copper broadsword. Get that extra room back. And the copper pickaxe, which we did the opposite order. Alright, we're going to stay inside for the Blood Moon as much as possible. And we're going to go and get in a strategic spot and try and take out as many things as we can without getting hurt. With the legendary slime whip. We're lucky we get a feeding crop. Means we can get a nice spare piggyback we can take with us. Well, the slime rain stopped now at least. Stopwatch there. What else? Right, we've got most of our stuff back. Got all our stuff back. We've got the room. We've got the top hat, that's about it. Nothing else particularly useful. Oh, we get a spiffy top hat out of it, so that's kind of cool. Alright, let's put that helmet on. The mining helmet on one of the other loadouts, that one. And with the mining pants. That small zombie got in. Do we have a mining shirt? Yeah, we have a mining shirt, don't we? Yeah, there it is. Alright, we'll pop that. Like so, and let's see. There's lead grades as well, so we'll put those here. Shackle now, does that give us extra damage? Yeah, why not? So give us extra defense. Alright. Getting concentration. least we've got our little defences set up for early game. So we don't have to go out and actually attempt to take these things on manually. We would not do very well. Alright, blood moons are always a little bit tense. Let's see if we can take these ones out. Yeah, we can. This. Next one we might be ready for the pink slime. We'll see. Blood moon's nearly over. Slime rain followed by a blood moon. What are the chances? Well, overlapping with the blood moon, in fact. Now the blood moon's over once the water turns blue again. There we go, blood moon's over. Now just got to do clean up. Alright, that was a bit hectic. Now that we're done with that, hi! Good to see you on TikTok. Alright. We got stink bugs now. And we survived the blood moon, which is good. At least we're set up for that. What we could have done, or probably should have done, is gone down to the Cavern lane, tried to get more hearts during that time. There's the mining pants. Alright. Let's catch some stink bugs. And some birds. No, we don't have a cloud in the bottle, we can't catch the birds. That's alright. Get all of the money that was left behind, all the lenses, all the ores. Put it all away and see what we can actually make. Maybe we can make some better armor. Also, while we're here, we'll just tidy up the platforms and let some trees grow for a bit. Get some more wood going. Alright, that's a bit better. And we'll do the same for this tree down here. Although I'm not sure if it'll grow with the rope next to it. And we've got a windy day now, I can tell from the changing music. This means we're going to get more slimes dropping down on us from above. That's fine. We'll let the windy day happen. Now we've got ropes, so we may as well add to these ropes. Get the stink bugs. Alright. Let's put the stink bugs in the piggy bank. And we'll buy another piggy bank from the merchant. What? Oh, we've already got the shop open. I don't know. Oh, we're sitting down. I was very confused. Okay. Another piggy bank, which we'll put over at the Shimmer, and we'll probably put a chest over there as well. And we'll just get ourselves these slimes that are up here. Put everything away. And see what we can get in the way of new gear. Switch back to that loadout. Make as many of every type of bar and such like as we can. So holding shift to make 10 of things if possible, or the maximum amount if we can't. Alright. Now, what can we make? Okay, so we can make a platinum watch. Maybe platinum helmet. Platinum helmet is 5 defense. It's better than anything else we've got at the moment. We've got iron chainmail and lead greaves. If we had lead chainmail or iron greaves, we'd be pretty close to having a set there, and we get a set bonus for that. Let's have a look at what armor we can actually make. Tungsten chainmail, tin greaves, iron helmet. Tungsten greaves, tungsten chainmail. We have just enough to make the chainmail, which is not really worth it. Platinum helmet would definitely be worth it. We get 4 defense for having the full set there. Or it would give us 4 defense instead of the silver helmet. So there's that. I think we'll save it up. We might be able to make a staff if we go back and get those gems. So let's try and get back to the shimmer. Nope. We've got another green banner from memory. We do. Green slime banner. And purple slime banner. I'll put that one down as well. No torches. We left them in the chest if they are. Alright. We should be putting down green banners as soon as the banner effect wears out. Blue banners, I should say. That's the most common slime. The one we just ran into because I stopped to take a drink. We can jump over them with the roller skates though. I'm going to put the piggy bank down here. And that gives us room to actually pick up some of these gems. Put the wooden armor in social slots for the moment, just to get it out of the way. Should hopefully. Do we have room for a hat in the social slot? We do. Put the top hat in there. And let's put a shackle on each loadout. And there we finally got the sapphire. Okay. So now we'll try and drop an emerald squirrel. That gets us an emerald. We may not have room to pick up. We do have room to pick it up. Okay. We're ready to pick up the topaz bunny as well. Cool. And we can get rid of the diamond and get rid of diamond bunny and get some diamonds. Let's try the topaz one again. Alright, so Amber bunny. Alright. Ruby squirrels. Ruby bunny first. I think it works better if we do them one at a time. Alright, so we should be able to make some gem corns out of all of these gems, which means we can go down to the underground layer, plant some gem corns on the stone. Got 6 amethyst bunnies, let's go for doing those individually. I missed the traveling merchant, but that's okay. So 7 amethysts, that's pretty good. And that's all of our gem. Yeah, it's all of our gem critters for the moment. Cool. Alright. That clears up a lot of inventory space. Alright, cool. So we'll just make a couple of, yeah, so we've got plenty of gem corns we can make now. So we'll just make a couple of platforms. Stink bug blocker. So if we don't want NPCs to move in, we can make a stink bug blocker. That'll keep them from moving in. So what we really want though is a couple more of these slime platforms, because we don't seem to have any. Just do a sort inventory. Yep, and I think we got them maybe hiding in here. Nope, okay. So we'll make some slime platforms. Let's stop this guy from shimmering himself again. And because he's the guide, all we can really do is talk to him. Can't sell him anything. So we're going to look at trying to make a duplicating station, or duplicating situation underneath the island, and see if we can duplicate the shimmer and make a proper shimmer biome underground. But in order to do that, we're going to need to get a platform underground. So let's get ourselves home first. We will, however, try and get a couple of these potions shimmered and see if we can get some more sand. Seems to be night time. Seems to be night time though, so might be better to do it from this side. Not quite. Let's get our gel put into the ammo slot while we can. And the fallen stars as well. Gives us room to pick these up. potion go? Sort inventory. Oh, there's the mining potion. Okay. Get some more fallen stars picked up while we can. Alrighty, and let's drop that mining potion again. So hard to drop in the right spot. There we go. Whoop. Alright, let's head back up. Nope, recall potions. Perfect. That's just what we need. Alright, let's make what can we make? So one of those water bottles, or one of those bottles, so we need to put something away. We put away something. Alright, now if we get these bottles and we drop these, we should hopefully get some glass. And hopefully from that we can get some sand. Nope, those bottles don't want to be sanded. Oh, actually they do. Cool. I need 2 bottles for it to be sand. That's pretty good glass. That's right. So if we put 1 bottle in, it's not going to do anything. But if we put 2 bottles in, we get glass, 1 glass, and then for the 1 glass, we should get 2 sand. There we go. All right. So the sand is going to be very useful because we can get a fisherman from that, or an angler, I should say. Now, we can't quite get the angle we want. There's a lot of stars up there, but we just can't quite get to them. What about if we do a few platforms? So we can platform up a little bit. So if we platform over a little bit, it'll work better. No, we just can't get the angle we want. Okay. We can do some more platforms up. See if that works. Nope. The squirrel hook just wants to grab on the wrong way. That's okay. We'll get the stars from over here. Now we do have ropes though. Well, we did. Maybe we put them in the piggy bank. Let's have a look. Let's just fill in that hole so we don't fall in the shimmer. Alright, and let's put the sand in the piggy bank, because we're going to need that later. Okay. Recall potion. Okay, cool. We're back home. Now what we want to do is we want to get as many gems as we can turn into gem corns, so let's do that. So this will be another source of gems, and ultimately it'll be a source of stone as well, so very handy. All right. So, we should have some stone somewhere. Maybe in the piggy bank? Maybe we don't have stone in the piggy bank. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're going to replace the dirt with stone. Torches, awesome. Right, replace the dirt with stone on the other side as well. And we'll plant some gem corns. We've got a stone floor in there now. Let's go for placing these bits with stone as well. And let's plant some gem corns. We'll get those ones growing first, and then we'll worry about getting some more. Maybe one more here. Let's go with the diamond one here. Alright. So that'll get us more stone. Meanwhile, we can catch some more of these gem critters. And we got a bat going in, of course. Alright, that'll get us a nice supply of gems. There we go. First gem tree grown. Got us another gem core. Now there's a chance for every leaf, as it were, of the gem tree to drop a gem. But that one didn't, so... They did drop gem coins, and you can also put the gem coins into Shimmer to turn them back into gems and stone. Gems and acorns, I should say. So there's, there we go, another one going already. There we go, we're starting to have them grow faster. Nice. There we go, we've got sapphires and stone for that one. And 2 gem coins. So 1 sapphire, 2 gem coins. So of course we increase the amount of stone. And we can put a layer of cloud blocks above everything. And of course we can get more stone down the track. Plant more gem coins, rinse and repeat. Now what we should be able to do now as well with the recent update is we should actually be able to plant the gem trees and have walls behind. As long as they're natural walls, I think, like stone walls. Maybe it only works for overworld trees, I can't remember. We can test it and find out. I think it only works for regular trees, it doesn't work for stone trees. I'll extend on this side with the stone. And we've got another amber tree there. We have a little rainbow of trees, which is nice. Ah, it's topaz. Okay. We got 3 topaz gem corns. And so on. Alright. So, amethyst would get us more, but we're just going to go with what's actually growing at the moment. We do have room for planting some amethyst though. There we go. Maybe a little close together, but that's okay. We'll sort that out as the time comes. And we'll try one. Oh, there's one there already. I was going to say we'll try one there, but there's already one there. We'll put one over here. And right up the end. There we go. We've got our stone farm. Oh. Alright, and this guy got. And he got us, because we weren't paying attention. That's okay. We can get back to get that stuff. Merciful euthanasia, that's a bit harsh. He just dropped straight down, didn't he? Oh well. That's okay. Alright, that's most of our stuff back. That wasn't too painful. Oh, and the diamond tree's grown, finally. Now if we can get the hoplite helmet as well, we can have the whole set. Let's see. Alright. Nearly done. Got our gear back to front, but that's okay. It's better to just have a loadout set up than not set up. Shackle on that one. Let's see. I think that's everything. Yep. Okay. Right, let's get the diamond tree. Alright. We need to sell the excess sword. And the excess pickaxe. Alright, so we can farm gem corns. and farm all of that stone. Alright. How are we doing on this side? Any more gem trees growing yet? No. Okay. Oh, one next to us. One back there. Emerald. Nice. And I think that's all our gem cords for the moment. Obviously we can make some more. But we like to actually farm the like to farm the gems if we could. If we could, can. Alright. Starting to get a few things together. Alright, let's head back up to Island. And let's see what we can build. We can make coloured torches. We don't have quite enough yet to make any of the gem staffs. Oh, I managed to mute the mic before I sneezed. Good. All right. So. Trees aren't growing because there's too much stuff in there. Alright, we're gonna put some stars in the put some stars in the piggy bank. I'm also gonna make a mana crystal because I think we can do one more. Yes. Alright. That's gonna be handy when we get to the point of actually being able to use our gems. The gems can be used for phase blades and for gem staffs as well. So I think we're going to need probably more platinum and gold. All right. That's all the bars we can make at the moment. Can't we make any staffs yet? No, we can make a gold helmet. We got a gold helmet. No, we don't. We can make a platinum helmet or a gold helmet. We can make platinum greaves. The platinum armor might be the go when we get the chance. Let's make a gold pickaxe though, because we can mine meteorite if we get to that point. And we can get rid of the tungsten one, which is terrible. Alright, and we'll talk to the guide and we'll find out what we can make from the gems when we get the chance as well. Not sure where the Abigail's flower ended up there, but there you go. I've got 2 more bottles we can turn back into a glass. Put those back in here for now. Now we've got another short sword we can get rid of. Alright, let's sell the short sword then. And we're probably going to put the ores in this chest again. Alright, got a reminder that I would normally be finishing up my stream around now, but I think we'll keep going for a bit longer. Alright, so I've ended up doing about a 3-hour stream normally, and I'm working from home tomorrow, so I'll survive. Alright, so I put the umbrella hat, I'll be on this loadout. Yeah, we need a decent helmet, so let's put the helmet on that one. The worst helmet on the best armor. Let's try that again. Put our best helmet on that armor. And put the worst helmet there. Okay. Oh. Got enchanted night crawlers. I mean, there's a meteor shower happening. Is it just a full moon? I can't remember. There's something. Starry night. And so it is. We're getting lots of stars though, so. Not what I intended. Okay, trees are starting to grow again. Good. Alright, let's head down to the underworld again. Or the Cavern lane. Take off the roller skates. And we want to put in a layer of clouds here so that we can fall down relatively safely and still get the trees. Cloud platforms would probably be better. Yeah, let's make cloud platforms. Merchant, nice. If they got anything decent, they might have a better weapon. Alright, so we'll just put cloud platforms until we get to the cloud blocks. And we can drop down straight onto those if we need to later. And the same on this side. Alright, I think it's time to make some rope coils and start making a platform underneath the shimmer and see if we can duplicate the shimmer and set up a shimmer pylon that actually works. If that doesn't work, we'll start looking at doing a jungle biome, probably an underground one. We might do a surface one to start with. Alright. What do you got for us? Paint sprayer. And DPS meter. We already have a DPS meter? I think we do. Yeah, we've got a DPS meter already. I'm not sure if we have the paint sprayer. Not sure if we'll use it yet. Okay. So, harvest a few more gem trees. Nope, we didn't get a gem cord from that one. That's alright, we'll come back. Didn't get one for that one either. Got a couple from that one. Just the amethyst ones. Alright, catch a few more of these critters and we'll head back over to the shimmer. Now should hopefully have some dirt bombs, sticky dirt bombs, and we can make a new platform underneath the shimmer. I don't know why you've got a sword, you're useless. You really are. Alright. We do really need to get some more enemies spawning here, though. We'll just check if we can mine obsidian when we go back to the Shimmer. Alright, let's head over to the Shimmer again. I think it's daytime. Hope it's daytime. It is indeed daytime. Okay, perfect. We do have a... Oh, we do have a watch. What should be handy? That way I can keep track of how much daylight we've got left. Windy day. Means slimes on balloons. Yep. Let's get some torches going. Works for me. I don't mind if we're burning through torches, we'll just pick them up as we go. Looks like that's done it. Nice. 9 amethyst, we got 3 emeralds, 5 rubies, 7 sapphires, and a couple of diamonds, I think. I didn't have any diamonds. Oh well. So inventory. No diamonds. Some topazes though. Now, do we have the dirt bombs with us? Or are they in here? We do not have the dirt bombs with us. Okay. Oh, we do have diamonds. There we go. They're sticky bombs, but not sticky dirt bombs. Okay. Well, we'll head back again. And we could always use other blocks. We've got stone blocks, for example. And what have we got in the way of ropes? I have to check the chest for ropes. Or the piggy bank. Do you have ropes in here? No. Okay, so we're going to put the sticky dirt bombs and the ropes in the piggy bank when we get back. And grass seeds can go in there as well. Already have. And glowberries. And cobwebs, why not? And acorns. In fact, all the gems. Alright, and mushroom grass seeds too. That will fill it out nicely. We'll start moving a few things out of here. Back to other chests when we get back to the main island. We'll try now. I'm okay with the placement of torches there, even if they're a bit close. Looks like it's evening, so we want to get back to the main island. Alright. Traveling merchants left because it's evening. There's our airplanes again. That'll be the most useless quotes weapon. I think we'll just sell them. Okay. Sort items. Sticky dirt bombs. Sticky dirt bombs. There we go. Alright, so put the regular bombs in there. And there's all our torches. Not sure I had the wood there. That'll do. Roughly split the torches. Okay. Now, what else was there? We wanted the dirt bombs, and I think that was pretty much it. Shannon Nightcrawlers, come on. Where are they? There we go. Alright, so since it's night time, we'll head back down to the cavern. See what we can see. It'd be nice if there was a way to place platforms while still holding a weapon. I guess the answer is just have more minions. Ideally what we want to do here is keep placing platforms while moving without getting attacked by things from behind. Theoretically we can do that with the roller skates, but I haven't had enough luck with not dying while doing that. Anyway. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Don't remember to take the potions in time. I have healing potions and I never remember to take them. That's going to be hard to get back to. There we go, we'll try just racing out there. And back again. Probably should have... So we'll go talk to the nurse first to make sure we got full heals. We'll grab the spare whip. I'll sell the sword and the pickaxe. We need to get a better axe at some stage as well. I think we run out and run back again as soon as we start getting things chasing us. I need to get Abigail's fire going. Go fast, don't die. Very good heart. Nope. We gotta get closer. We just didn't have time to get Abigail's flower. Too much attacking us. This is the medium core grind, unfortunately. We got things a bit closer. Gonna make it very hard to beat bosses until we've got much better gear. What do you got? That's grenades, I guess. We can get up the top and throw those. I need a solid surface, okay. Oh, come on. Well, at least we got our stuff a bit closer. Most of it, at least. Let's see, how close is it? Close enough we can pick most of it up. Awesome. Let's just do that and run back. Okay. Best armor. Shackle. Abigail's flower. Perfect. Time to get our stuff back where it should be. Alright, I think that's all the important stuff. Drop your helmet, drop your helmet, drop your helmet. Worth a try. Okay. All right. Now this slime. All right. Got our stuff back. Wait for the blindness to wear off. There we go, the darkness. Okay. We're doing okay. Best leggings back on. Okay. Okay, so that's why we're getting red slimes. We've still got the underground layer just above us here. I saw you, Bat. All right. Spiffo in place. Alright, now, we've got ages to go to get to the shimmer from here, so I think we want to start making some more biomes in between. And we definitely want to have a blue slime banner up there. Still getting blue slimes, so we're going to need it. I didn't see any cave bat banners here yet, so replace one of those. And a black slime banner. All of that should help. Alright, so I think we want to move this platform down a little bit so we get the other types of mobs arriving. Other types of enemies. Alright, now do we have a spare pair of mining pants? No. Okay, let's put those on as armor here then. Yeah, we want to avoid the underground level mobs. We want to get the cavern level mobs if we can. Monsters, mobs, whatever they call them in this game. Build a proper mob farm, really. All right. Nope. Wrong direction. The only problem with easy places when it points the wrong way, it's hard to fix. Hard to fix before it puts down a whole bunch of stairs anyway. Cool, that'll do it. That seems to be working better. Anyway, farming the mobs we want to be farming instead of the ones for the wrong way. Clean this up a bit. We'll get the black slime banner down. Doesn't stop them from spawning, but it makes it easier to see what we're doing. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can get a few more to spawn. A few more things to spawn, and then we'll head down to the little safe area. Should be checking the travelling merchant for decent weapons every time. Ah, there we go, we got a dart trap slime. Might have been one of the things that got us last time. Okay. We head this way. We'll hopefully start getting a few enemies after us. They do that whole, I'm going to turn to stone and pretend you can't hit me thing. Come on, you're nearly dead. Shut the door, you silly thing. Okay. Get a few more. No takers? No takers? Nah, okay. Alright, I guess we need a proper farm down here for this to be any use to us. We should probably work on finishing up some stuff with honey and lava. And maybe get another biome going next time. Alright, let's get some honey going then. Let's see. Well, we'll get some lava going on the middle first. No, we'll do honey. Honey's easy. And safer. Why do we keep putting the bug out away? Right, we got red coils. We probably need those. Honey bucket. And 79 dirt blocks will be enough. Ah, we could even use wood. We'll use wood. Should be long enough. Yeah, we'll go one more this way. Alright, and then we want to go Right, yep, perfect. Alright, so yeah, we've got a bit of honey duping to end up the stream. The game is very small on the phone. Yes. You can zoom in. But let's have a look. Settings, zoom. There you go. You can see what I'm doing now. Of course, if I get attacked, it'll be hard to see what I'm doing. But just to make life a bit easier for you, while I'm doing close-up detail stuff. Sometimes it's worth it to zoom in just for fun. Alright. But yeah, there are people who play Terraria on mobile. I have no idea how they do it. I've tried, and it just doesn't work for me. Alright, so that should be enough to get some honey duplicating. I'll show you how that works in a moment. And yes, we're digging up the perfectly good saplings here, but in the aim, or in the aid of getting a honey supply happening. I'll double check the design in a moment, but it's pretty much like this. Alright, I do have a shovel that's better for this. Where's the shovel gone? It'll be in the piggy bank probably. Yep, there it is, Gravedigger's shovel. Should do some fishing as well. We can get a few more accessories and get things going a bit better for us. Things that make mobility a bit better. So the Gravedigger's shovel does a 3x3 area of dirt at once. It only does soft blocks like dirt and sand and silt and that sort of thing. What do you know, there was a bit of water there. Oh, that's alright. We can turn that into honey at the bottom. Okay. So it should be something like this. This isn't the only way to do it, this is just a way that I was testing. I want to test world earlier. And it worked quite well, so... Now these can be closer together, in fact I think they probably should. think they go one close together. Yeah. Need a better grappling hook than the squirrel as well. The good thing about the squirrel hook is that it will actually let you grapple onto trees, which the other ones don't. Grapple my way through here to get out again if I need to, which I will. I think that's pretty much it, and then there's optionally a small okay, now we'll just break this one. There's optionally a small way through, a small tank underneath, but we're gonna just go with the little area that we've got there already. And we just need to, I like to make a little section above that really makes it work well. So we go that way, that way, that way. And then when we've got our bucket, gotta be fast enough to pick it up. And if we zoom out, you'll see what that's doing. Let's go to 150%. That way it's still enough to see the big picture. And it's not quite doing what it's meant to be doing. Not quite settling. So supposed to be happening there is it's supposed to be spreading out and turning into more honey, but of course that's not working because it works well with water but it doesn't work so well with honey. So we'll try a slower way of doing it. You gotta get the speed right when you're doing it with honey. But yeah, we're not getting enough of it flowing, so it's not duplicating. That could be working now. Yeah, we're starting to get it making a bit of extra honey there now. So we made a solid honey block there. All right, let's see if we can get this to work. Doing it too fast. There we go. All right. We'll wrap things up, but you get the idea. We'll be doing a bit of honey duping, and we'll end up with a big tank of honey. We'll start to get some honey spreading underneath that. Oh yeah, it'll take a while to get it right. It's a bit slower than lava. A bit slower than water. Yeah, we're going to get it combining down the bottom there, and then we should be good. Alrighty. Get it flowing enough, and we get some more down the bottom. Let's see. Yeah, so we started to get solid honey down the bottom. And then once that gets deep enough, we'll get rid of the solid honey from the water, and it will become fluid honey. Honey is much slower. Water is much quicker. If this is water, we'd be done by now. That's okay. You get the idea anyway. Also, we get a regen effect from the honey if you hadn't noticed. There we go. If we can get the speed right, we can continuously flow honey. I accept tips and hints, but I'm a fairly experienced player, so I'm actually going to finish up for the day shortly. Let's see if that wants to behave itself. No, that's too fast. Oh yeah, I know. I'm old school though, I'm not used to being able to shimmer. So yeah, that's going to take a while because there's water there, but I'll do it between streams. I'll fill up the honey. I'll probably go with the make a ton of buckets option. I'm not going to head to the shimmer at the moment though because I'm going to get killed by zombies if I do that, so... That is definitely a better and faster idea, I think. Ah, there we go, hit the rhythm. Although what I should be doing is putting a container underneath, letting that container go over. Yeah, I've lost the rhythm again. It's even slower for honey than it is for lava, if I remember correctly. There we go, start to flow again now. Yeah, just not quite enough. What I might do is see if I can... No, we've still got water in there, that's the problem. Okay. Well, we got some honey blocks. It was slow, but we did it. Wasn't what I was after, but it'll do the job. Okay, let's see if we can get the last of the water out of there. Nope. Alright, well, we've got the last of the water off the dirt now, at least, hopefully. So if we fill that in, we should stop getting honey blocks. Yeah, it's definitely gonna make me get a shimmer. I think that's a good plan. Have to head off? No worries. I'll be heading off shortly myself. I'm just gonna try and get a bit more honey. I think I might just go with the old school method I used to do of just a single area to catch it and turn it into a larger reservoir. I know they did change the duping rate at some stage, which isn't going to help. That might be a better way of doing it, actually. We'll just try and get the small area filled up. Yeah, there we go. That's working better. That's better. Every time it splits the honey, it undoes the duping. Forgot about that. There we go. Butt on masher. I actually quite like your name there. That's a pretty cool name. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely duping properly now. The water duper is just too fast for the honey. You wanted button masher, but it was already taken. Yeah, fair enough. But button on a masher is a bit more unique, I guess. But yeah, there we go. I forgot that the water method is a bit too fast for the method I'm trying to use. Yeah, it's getting there, but it's still a bit slow. We'll just get this small container done and then I'll wrap up. Oh, it is daylight now, so... Yeah, we're a bit slow, but we're on the right track. Yeah, nearly there. I reckon that small container worth is probably enough for tonight. Do the rest between streams. So I'll be doing Terraria at the same time next week on the Skyblock world. And on Thursday I'll be doing some Hightail. And on Saturday, well, it'll be Sunday for me, but Saturday for most of the rest of the world, I'll be doing some Minecraft. So it'll be a sky flat world, which is basically super flat, but with just the structures. And that'll be on the Skyflat SMP. Alright, there we go. We got a small container of honey. We do have lava, but I won't do the lava today. That'll do us for now. Alright. Still don't have most of the accessories I need, so... And because it's medium core, it is very easy to die. So... Oh, that was fun. A nice little fling there. Alright. I will get one more bucket of honey just to be going on with. That way we've got a spare bucket. Alright. Well, thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. And I'll jump into my outro screen. And we'll do a quick outro song. So this is a song called, well, a piece of music called Cobblestone Generator by a composer called Apollo Music. Who also did the music I used at the beginning, Too High to Die and Mud Puddle. And yeah, if you're new here, feel free to follow on Twitch if you're willing to do so, or if you've been watching on YouTube, or if you feel like subscribing on YouTube, feel free to do so. Trying to get my watch hours up on YouTube so I can get to basic monetization on YouTube as well as Twitch, and yeah, hoping to grow my channel a bit more, and streaming 3 days a week at the moment. So feel free to join me in 2 days' time for some Hightail, and on the weekend for some Minecraft. I'll say a quick thank you to my patrons, the Fantastic Soap, Oniaro, and Catsmith. Thank you for being patrons. I know you don't usually catch the streams, but thank you for being patrons and paid patrons at that, not just free patrons. So, for a pretty cheap option, $2.50 a month, I think it is, depending on what part of the world you're in. No pressure, of course. and also have a Ko-fi and that sort of stuff if you do feel like throwing anything my way other than just by watching ads, that sort of thing. All right, well, it is 20 past 2 in the morning where I am, so I'm going to have to get some sleep. I'm working tomorrow. And thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. And I will see you in a couple of days for some Hightail, and on the weekend for some Minecraft. Keep an eye out for edited content on YouTube from me as well. I've got some hardcore and life series stuff to get edited and out there. So I've got episodes 3 to 6 of a life series called Eliminate, which could have been up to 8 episodes, but spoiler alert, the organizer has already released their all 6 sessions and spoiled the end of it, but it'd be fun to have it from my perspective as well. What else was there? Oh yeah, there's the hardcore inheritance series. Need to finish up my run on that one. I have finished the run, but I need to actually finish up the editing on that final run as well. Yeah. Other than that, I've got a bunch of other projects in the works, and looking at getting some more edited Hightail and Terraria content out there as well. So keep an eye out for that. Alrighty. There's a little bit of a gap in the music that I usually talk through, and let me just play the final outro, but I'm going to call it there. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will hopefully see you in another stream or video. Bye for now.